Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to ask question number 79, 2015, under my name, to the Honourable Minister of Women, Children, Poverty Alleviation. Can the Minister inform the House what plans does the Ministry have after the National Women's Expo to ensure there is a guaranteed market for rural women's products?
Thank you. The Honourable Minister for Women, Children and Poverty Alleviation.
Madam Speaker, I rise to answer the question posed to me by the Honourable Member. If I may enlighten the House once again, the 2014 National Expo was quite a success. As debated, that there was no economic return on investment for women. Madam Speaker, this government is a very caring government, and we do not put a money value. Madam Speaker, we do not put monetary value to women's empowerment and progress in the country. Neither do we put money values to the smiles and satisfaction that we bring to women across the country. In terms of plans, and neither is it a waste of taxpayers' money, as was mentioned yesterday. It is not. If the honourable members care to listen, the waste of taxpayers' monies came from the other side of the House. Madam Speaker, in terms of plans to ensure that there is a guaranteed market for rural women's projects, we are closely working with key partners such as the Ministry for Industry, Trade and the Fiji Arts Council to ensure that we upskill the women to produce quality-made products that qualify and obtain the Fijian-made emblem. And of course, marketing networks have already been established where reliable markets are opening up for women. An example of this is in regards to our virgin coconut oil products for the Koro and Kandava women. They have secured a market with the coconut company Fiji. It's a Suva-based company, and these women have signed a one-year contract with them to sell their products, which amounts to 40 litres per month. Again, in terms of our divisional craft shows as planned for this year, the Ministry in its strategic endeavour to improve the quality of products for marketing, again with Fiji Arts Council, we will open up markets and provide opportunities for the sale of these products. We are also negotiating with corporate bodies to maximise on the opportunity for women to access market services. We are in a talk with Coats Fiji Limited to ensure that our sewing program that is proving to be quite successful, women will have a space with this company to sell their sewn products. And the products will also be marketable post the expo to the cruise liner shipping that will be docking in Fiji. Markets are also available with hotel industries, supermarkets and even handicraft centres. These are some early engagements that the Ministry has ventured into, and we are assured that there will be long-term benefits of these markets. There are also plans which are underway for women artisans who will be participating in this year's expo to participate in a craft show that is organised by Investment Fiji, which will be held in Sydney later in the year. We are also working closely for our women to participate there and showcase their handicrafts. And Madam Speaker, we have also embarked into consultations with our bilateral partners, such as our foreign missions and UN agencies in Fiji and abroad, to obtain potential markets for women. And I'm proud to say here that my counterpart in Indonesia has shown a keen interest for us to have our crafts showcased in Indonesia later in June this year. And of course, we will keep this as a priority and negotiate with all stakeholders to set clear markets for the women post the exposition. And if at this juncture, can I acknowledge our ladies in the gallery? Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Supplementary question. I will ask the Honourable Sala Durandoro to ask her question.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And I thank the Minister for Women for that dream in having to provide markets for the women, particularly the rural women. And for this instant, I speak for the women of the province from the Eastern Division, particularly the women of the Lao group. And I gather from yesterday that the women from the Eastern Division raised the most funds in terms of the expo last year and brought success, if you want to call it success. It's coming. It's coming.
Can we have the question, please?
In terms of market access.
Can we have the question, please?
Yeah, more information.
In terms of market access, Madam Speaker,
Is that the question?
the women from the
Order.
Song of Malau.
Order. You are repeating an information that we shared yesterday, so can we have the question, please?
Madam Speaker, may I ask the Honourable Minister what kind of assistance can be given to the women from the Song of Malau in terms of rent, because they are renting an office in Suva, in which offers a refuge to these women that come from this expo. I believe the Song of Malau had already written.
Order. The renting of premises has nothing to do with the question we have at hand.
Madam Speaker,
And the plans of guaranteeing a market.
Madam Speaker, that premises offers market access to the women of Laos.
Sorry?
The premises that I had mentioned offers market access to the women of Laos in terms of their handicrafts. It buys, it stores, and it sells the handicrafts from the Laos province. And it is a market for the women of Laos. And I'm requesting the Honourable Minister if there can be some kind of assistance in terms of rental, because the Women's
Thank you.
Centre...
The question is clear.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The onus is on you, Honourable Member, if you would like to answer that question.
I'd like to answer that. Thank you, Madam Speaker. In response to the question posed and the request made, currently the Ministry has equal opportunities for all women across the country, and we are assisting women in terms of resource centres. The question that the Honourable Member has posed to me was brought to our attention late last year, and because we do not have any budget for those requests, we have advised them that we will take it into consideration, but at the moment we do not have assistance whereby we pay rent for women organizations. We do have provisions for resource centers, which we can look into in future if their request is made to us, in terms of resource centers for women. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll now give the floor to the Honourable Sanjit Patel.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would like to ask the Honourable Minister, what are the type of products the women will produce that can attract the markets after the expo? The description of products.
The Honourable Minister.
A brief rundown of the products that we are looking at currently. We have mats, masi making, voi products, coconut products. We have home and leisure, wall hangings, crochet, patchworks, and then we have adornments such as bells, neckwear, earrings. In terms of textiles, we have screen printing, tie and dye, shirts, Zulu charmers, uniforms. Food products include virgin coconut oil, honey products, and of course pickles and jams that are being made.
Thank you. The Honourable Leader of Opposition.
Supplementary question, Madam Speaker, to the Honourable Minister. The question is on the rural women and where they sell. At the moment, we have many women out on the roadside selling their produce. We see them on the way to Nandi Airport, on the way to Nosuri Airport, and other areas where they have been selling for many, many years. When it comes to sunrise to sunset, they're there, hail, rain or shine. So my question to the Honourable Minister, in terms of their budget, would they be able to look at some of these shelters for the women, because they are rural women, and here it is the marketing of the rural women's produce. And also, could she factor in, because they're there from morning till night, conveniences. This is for showers and toilets, because they're far from home and they need these conveniences. So I would ask the Honourable Minister if she could factor that in also.
Thank you. Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, I thank the Honourable Member of the Leader of Opposition for bringing that question, but I believe the question that we have this morning is regarding the marketing of products after the expo, but if that can come as a separate question in a later session, I'd be more than willing to answer that. Thank you.